Nigel Farage has launched a brutal attack on Rishi Sunak and the Conservative Party as the PM boasted of a huge victory over asylum seeker claim. Nigel Farage has taken a brutal six-word swipe at Rishi Sunak as the PM was accused of rushing through asylum seeker claim. The Conservative Party has been blasted by rival right-wing politicians after Mr. Sunak, who took office 14 months ago on the manifesto of cracking down on the UK's worsening migrant crisis, highlighted that he has successfully cleared the huge backlog claims. The PM revealed that he kept his promise of processing more than 92,000 claims in 2023, smashing his target by some 20,000 individual cases. His record-breaking victory has been met with criticism from his political rivals. However, despite the total including 77,000 final decisions, which determine whether a foreign national can be granted refugee status in the UK, Rishi Sunak said, by clearing the legacy asylum backlog, deciding more than 112,000 cases, we are saving the taxpayer millions of pounds in expensive hotel costs, reducing strain on public services and ensuring the most vulnerable receive the right support. But we cannot be complacent, which is why I am focused on delivering on my commitment to stop the boats and get flights off the ground to Rwanda. The PM added that he is determined to alleviate the burden of illegal migrants on British taxpayers, adding, that is why we have taken action to stop the boats, return hotels to their local communities, and deter those wanting to come here illegally from doing so. But former Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage was left raging after Home Secretary James Cleverly appeared on GB News to discuss his party's progress, with Mr. Cleverly claiming the UK now has a much slicker strategy when it comes to processing asylum seeker claims. In a scathing six-word attack, Mr. Farage, who is fresh from his third-place finish in 2023's I'm a Celebrity on ITV, said, "The Conservatives have failed us all." He added, in an effort to rush through the asylum backlog, this morning Rishi Sunak boasts he has granted 50,000 new applications. Meanwhile, Tory MP Robert Jenrick, who until recently served as Rishi Sunak's immigration minister, called on his party to act more decisively, adding, the clearance of the legacy asylum backlog is a promise kept. But ultimately this is just managing the symptoms of the problem, not solving it. The only thing that matters is stopping illegal arrivals. The government, Mr. Jenrick, who is the MP for Newark, resigned from his role in Rishi Sunak's cabinet after claiming his commitment to end small boat crossings over the English Channel did not go far enough. In his letter to the PM, Mr. Jenrick said he had been forced to quit because he has such strong disagreements with the government's approach to immigration. Speaking to Ammon Holmes on GB News on Tuesday morning, Home Secretary James Cleverly said, last year we processed about 112,000 asylum seeker applications, both legacy and current. We'll be able to process claims much more quickly going into 2020. He added, clearing that backlog and processing those applications is extremely important. We have processed every single one of those applications. In the vast majority, a final decision has been made, and in a small number, there are complications, but the point is we now have a much faster process, which is why 50 hotels that were being used for housing asylum seekers are now being given back to the commercial world. They can be put back into use as hotels.